My switch to an EV wasn't really just about Lucy, but it was more so about a switch to sustainable mobility. So with that in mind, I'm starting a series where I have conversations with other EV owners to talk to them about their experience owning and driving electric vehicles. All right, so I'm here talking with my neighbor, Silverio. And Silverio is the proud new owner of a new Tesla Model 3. So Silverio, tell me, is this your first EV?
Yes, it is.
Yeah? Okay, what were you driving before this?
Honda Accord, 2008.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And did you buy this new or used?
I bought it new.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So how was that experience like buying a Tesla compared to, say, buying your Honda Accord? Like, what was that process like?
It was a lot more straightforward. There was no dealerships to deal with. You just went online, saw the price, and clicked order, and that was pretty much it. You didn't have to deal with a dealer that was trying to upsell you or anything like that. So in that regard, it was a lot more stress-free and a lot more enjoyable. And I knew what I was getting. And, yeah.
And then what was the delivery process? So you ordered it online, and then what happened from there?
So I ordered online, and then they give you a estimated delivery range. It could be like a couple weeks or so. And once you get closer to that date, they'll notify you to fill out all the paperwork. Like if you're gonna do a loan, get all that paperwork done. If you're gonna do a trade-in, get all that paperwork done. And once you're done with all that, then you would agree to a day that they would come deliver it to you. So they would come deliver it to me. I did a trade-in, so they delivered the Tesla to me, and then they just drove off my car. It was pretty easy.
So real pain-free.
Yeah, really pain-free. So that was, that was a pretty good experience.
So did you look at any other EVs before deciding on this one, or were you just kind of sold you're going to get a Model 3?
I knew I was getting a Model 3, especially with the that rebate that they have. It just seemed like and then the prices fell in the new year. So, it was a pretty easy decision.
Okay, well we're gonna continue the conversation in your car, and want to take a look at your car.
Cool.
So, all right, Silverio. So what kind of Model 3 is this?
This is the base model, the rear wheel drive.
Yeah. Okay. So what are like the specs? So like the range, the horsepower, the mileage, all those kinds of things.
Yeah, the range is, if I recall correctly, around 270 miles.
Okay.
Yeah. Horsepower, I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Okay. Do you remember what the 0 to 60 time is on this car?
Not exactly. It's like 3 seconds, 4 seconds, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah. That's very. That comes in handy a lot when I'm at a red light and it's green. That's a great feeling. I just pass everyone out. But,
for sure. So, have you started doing the one pedal driving?
Yeah.
How's that?
It's good. At first, it takes some getting used to, but it's less movement on your foot, and it's just it just gets intuitive. And my wife hated it at first, and she was considering not getting a Tesla, but then after driving a little bit, she got used to it. And, it's not a big deal. And then the fact that you're not wearing out your brakes, that's a big plus. So I'm curious if I ever have to change the brakes. So.
What are some of the things that you like about the Model 3?
Let's see. Some things I like about the Model 3. It's just the niceties. Like, for example, the wireless phone charger. You just put your phone down here in the console and
just like that.
Yeah, just like that. Start charging. The easy entry feature. The fact that you can control a lot of it with your phone too. You can control the climate with your phone. The charging as well. If I want to go charge with a lower amperage.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be home for longer than I thought. I just lower the amperage
Yeah.
off my phone. I don't have to come here, do anything with that.
Nice.
Yeah, just very technology driven, and it has a lot of app features. And I think of myself as tech savvy, so I like that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's clean too. I remember having my Honda. I'm sure I had that Honda for, I would say, 15 years, but I'm sure there's some buttons I never touched.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many buttons on those things.
Yeah.
And here there's very few buttons
Okay.
on here.
Is there anything that you discovered that you don't like?
The trunk space with the stroller.
Okay.
But I always knew this wasn't going to be the primary car for taking the baby and wife around. So that's why we ordered my wife the Model Y, which is bigger.
Okay.
But I would say that would be my biggest complaint right now, because when we go grocery shopping, the whole family have the stroller in the back. I couldn't put a couple things in the back, and we go to Costco, so it's big box. The boxes go right here.
Okay.
So I would say one big plus is that they're continuously improving the cars with like software updates.
Yeah.
So a software update that came in after I had the car was a proximity sensor. So for example, this will tell you how far you are to the curb or something.
Okay.
And it's especially important in the tight garages that we have.
Yeah.
So that's a cool feature that they didn't have when I bought the car, and it's a nice plus. So like the cars, it keeps on improving.
Yeah.
So
this car only has the Tesla Vision, right?
Right.
So do you have any thoughts about that versus the fact that they took out the sensors and it's just cameras? Do you have any thoughts about that?
Yeah. Well, I know they're working to continuously make the car cheaper and more affordable to the masses, and understand from that aspect that they can do something cheaper with different hardware that makes it cheaper. I can see why they would do that. Of course, as the person buying the car, I'm like, oh, I want the best technology on there. But I mean, I totally understand. It works. I think it's doing the same purpose as. I never tried it with the other hardware, so I don't know how to compare it, but it seems to serve its purpose.
Yeah. Have you used any of the supercharger network yet?
No, I haven't yet.
Okay.
I've only used one charger outside my home that's at the mall because it's free.
Yeah. Okay.
Other than that, for like the first couple of weeks that I had the car, I just used the that charger that you plug into the standard outlet.
Yeah, you trickle charging.
Yeah, trickle charge. That barely was enough for me going to work.
Yeah.
But I did have to get the home charger, but they do have a rebate for that too, so it wasn't that hard of a hit financially.
What FC did you get? What charger did you get?
The charge point.
Right. Okay. And what made you decide to go with that one versus the Tesla wall connector?
I was thinking about if potentially I were to rent out my place. I would want a charger that could charge other vehicles other than Teslas.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was kind of my thought.
Okay.
And the cars come with adapters.
Yeah.
For non-Tesla chargers. So.
Okay. Cool.
One other feature that I like is all the cameras.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever been in a car accident and you're always like, oh, I wish there was a camera around.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's definitely a plus for me.
Yeah, Tesla definitely has. I love the. Have you used the Sentry mode on this?
Yeah.
I love that, and my car doesn't have that yet. I really wish it did.
Yeah.
Any thoughts about CarPlay or Android Auto? The fact that it doesn't have that?
Yeah, that's annoying. That is a minus. But see, I'll live.
Yeah. I mean, the software in here is pretty good. So,
yeah.
So, what kind of range and efficiency have you actually been seeing? Driving it. I know you have like the EPA rated range.
Yeah.
But what have you been seeing?
So I've been seeing So going to work is about 22 miles. So round trip's about 45 miles.
Okay.
And I can go to work. If I wanted to drive it to 0, I'd probably go to work 4 times round trip.
Okay. I can feel it. It rides really nice. It's pretty smooth and quiet compared to a gas vehicle.
Yeah.
So I see the looks like the blind spot to your right comes up on the screen when you
Yeah.
put on the blinker.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, nice. And the visualization on the screen.
Yeah, because you see the other cars too, so you see, and it'll alert you too if you try to go into another lane in the car.
Yeah.
Or if you get too close to a car, or if you're going pretty fast and there's a car ahead of you, it'll kind of alert you.
Okay.
That's kind of nice.
Okay. So I know that the Model 3s, they all come with the basic autopilot, but then you can add the enhanced autopilot, and you can go even further and do the FSD. What did you do?
I didn't get any of the upgrades.
Okay.
Because I wasn't sure how. I'm not sure if they've been vetted. No.
Yeah.
I figured I'd just rather drive it. And, if there's more data points out there with people doing the full service driving feature, then eventually maybe I'll get it.
Okay.
But right now, and it's like $15,000 to get the full.
To get the full self-driving,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't feel the need to get it.
So not even the enhanced autopilot?
No, because I forget what the other features were, like the parking thing.
Yeah, auto park, summons, auto lane change. Those are 3 of the ones I know of.
Auto park would be maybe like the biggest draw for me.
Okay.
But yeah, right now I'm not encountering that issue as much with this new baby. So.
Yeah.
And I think you can if you want to try it out, you can buy it on a month-to-month basis. Too.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have to buy the full package.
Okay.
But, I think for the full self-driving, it's $200.
Okay.
And you just order that on your phone.
Yeah. Do you have any feelings, pro or con, or none at all about just Elon Musk?
He's quite the character, and I think everyone has their pros and cons. Not a saint, not the devil.
Yeah.
Just a guy makes cars.
So would I be safe in saying you enjoy having a charger at home?
Yeah.
And I have said, my wife and I have said this to each other, like, that's a game changer.
Yeah.
Being able to just plug in and then, man, you get up in the morning and your car is just ready to go.
Yeah.
Man, that's nice. So you were remarking earlier about the storage. Do you use your frunk at all?
I did yesterday when I ran out of space when I went grocery shopping. But yeah, in the front I keep like an extra jacket.
Okay.
And like the pet seat cover.
Okay.
That's all I keep.
Okay.
Back. I'll use the front less frequently, just because you have to like push down the hood. And it feels not as strong.
Yep.
So I'm a little more cautious.
So when you got the car, did you go through like all the settings and set up everything?
Well, actually, my wife and I went to the Tesla store just to go in and look at all the features and ask questions. And,
okay.
Because we weren't sure how certain things worked, and so they were very friendly. They took us to a car and they let us test drive it around.
Okay.
And they weren't necessarily trying to get you to buy anything like a dealership, because if you're ready to buy something there, they would just hop on the computer and go to the same website you would go to at home.
Right.
So that was very refreshing. They're just there to kind of get you more familiar with the cars.
All right. Well, Silverio, I mean, I really thank you for taking the time out of your day to talk to me, and I hope this has been, just conversating about your car. The whole goal is to, help provide just some real owner experience to people who might be looking to transition to EVs. So I think, I hope this conversation is helpful to people, and I appreciate you being willing to, kind of share your experience, man.
Yeah,
So
no problem.
thank you so
Anytime.
much.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.